in my ass.
Unmute. There we go. Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here with a cat ass in my face. Dear Lord, tremendous start for the live reaction. What is up? Welcome, everyone. We will have a front row Bill joining us momentarily. She is just rude tonight, I tell you, man. What is up? All right. BTI starting in 2 minutes. La, la, la. The classic stylings of a YouTube premiere video. Now, this is a little weird. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to do this, but the Impact episode is free on YouTube tonight. It's not like part of the insiders thing, right? See, Oreo's actually really excited for this. Welcome, everyone. Come on in. So what I might do, just so there isn't so much time in between, I might see. Normally they start this at 6:30, and then they go closer back to back. There's just about a 15-minute break in between. It's nice. So what I might do is go YouTube starting at 6. Weird. And then when that ends, we'll have a little break. And then I'll go by the Access TV starting at 7. 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, 8 o'clock Eastern. Damn, cat. Are you gaining weight? I'm not calling my cat fat. Behave. She just wants attention. Here. You want attention? Here's the world. Look. Say hello. Say hello. Issa Oreo. You don't only get the best wrestling talk here on YouTube. And ladies and gentlemen, straight from his house, it's a front row Bill joining me tonight.
Hey, J-Bone, what's up?
Welcome back.
Nah, it's good to be back. Good to be back.
How was your trip? Everything go good?
Yeah, no, everything was smooth. Got back, Tuesday night? So been home now for a little bit, 2 nights. So it's luckily I did stay on East Coast time, so not too much of an adjustment. So I was not out partying all night out in Vegas. So.
Nice. Okay.
But I jumped on. I'm still getting a little coordinated, so I'm gonna probably step off in a minute just to kind of, because I still got my dinner I grabbed, so got a few other things, but I wanted to jump on before much happened. So it is interesting that they're going with the 7 o'clock instead of 7:30 tonight.
Well, and it's free.
Well, it's always free, BTI.
No, I mean the Impact is free.
Impact's free tonight.
Impact's free, and it's starting at a weird time. So what I'm going to do...
Okay.
God, Oreo, your tail. I'm going to go with the YouTube.
Let's see.
I'm going to go with the YouTube BTI, which just started. Then we'll have a little break, and I'm going to go with the Access TV top of the hour feed as opposed to a half an hour later on YouTube.
I agree. I was gonna suggest the same thing in that case.
I just didn't want that much of a break in between because that's kind of ridiculous. I mean, we have a lovely audience that I love talking to. but I just don't want to fill up that much time because God knows we have.
Yeah.
What the? Damn it. Stop. I'm going to kick your ass out. I swear to God.
Yeah, you wonder if this is just a going after the pay-per-view for eyes to be like, okay, there's no stopping. Not even 99 cents can stop anybody from watching the Fallout.
Well, and maybe they're going to.
Oh, CM Chris, what a good point. Maybe due to last week's problems.
Smart.
Remember that there were issues last week.
It's been wonky.
I know they did that the Good Brothers thing, but I think it was just Doc Gallows from what I saw. AW fan guy. Now there's Justin, who was out there. We'll probably be seeing him on the show tonight, I would imagine.
I just went live on Twitch and it didn't do anything.
Well, it didn't do anything as in errors or?
Yeah, it didn't give me any errors. We are live on Twitch. I started it separate though.
Okay.
So, just a couple minutes like now I just started it.
Like I was saying, I think it has to do something with StreamYard. Because I remember when we were getting that area a while back, that's when we were doing it the co-stream days with OBS, and that seemed to, the problems were gone. Because I remember we were getting the names for the co-streams were issues, but then we were doing it through the OBS and it was all good.
So we'll see who shows up for Twitch tonight, because we've had a few weeks where I just kind of left it. So maybe, Deep Back Cub is in there already. It's working.
There you go. Well, yeah, I don't think it was ever going to be a problem with the feed. It was more a problem with the platform. Because it was because of the name, which we got way back was an issue. But then, so it seems like just doing it as a separate stream is working. So maybe that's the way to go, at least for now.
There we go.
Handle that, Bone Man.
Yeah, welcome everyone who's watching from across the pond, not nationally here. This is
you can do whatever you want. Hey, you can watch from both at the same time if you're feeling frisky, like that cat in front of J-Bone.
Oh, she's just on a roll tonight. My God. So they're showing highlights, the end from Bound for Glory. You're getting it free, folks.
How about that?
Not bad. Thanks, Redline. Thanks for the bits, brother.
Appreciate it.
Just want to remind everybody as we get in here, smash that like button, smash that sub button wherever you're at.
Yeah, and for anyone joining us, Jordan, we will be reviewing tonight at least because of the 7 o'clock start right now of BTI. We're going to do the 8 o'clock Access TV feed, 8 Eastern, 7 Central. So
I mean, it all kind of ends. It all ends at the same time, but I don't want that big of a gap in between. So, yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, so tonight, if you are watching off the cable feed, you'll be happy tonight because I know some of you watch off the cable feed and are like, oh, this already happened. But if you're waiting for the YouTube feed, which is still supposed to start about 8:30, correct, J-Bone Eastern, 7:30 Central? Or is it a separate time? What's the time for the YouTube feed tonight? Let me double check.
For Impact? It's 7:30 Central.
Okay, so the normal time. It's just a bigger gap. So, so we will not be doing the live reaction to the YouTube feed tonight.
All right, so I want to ask you about this because we're watching the highlights here of Moose coming into. Oh, damn, Oreo. Settle down. Son of a. Hang on a minute. All right, I'm going to lock her out for a minute because she's going batshit crazy about this. I can't even do it.
Good to see you, Chris.
All right. No Oreo for a bit. She needs to settle.
As they say in radio, Chris, First time, long time. Yeah, Jeff, we are watching BTI right now because it's starting on YouTube. It's live now. It started 10 minutes ago.
Yep. They're doing the highlights from the end of the pay-per-view. Very controversial. Okay, so what I was trying to ask you before, Oreo, just like, oh, God. So, what was it like for you? He ran in from the opposite side of the studio as opposed to like right next to you where you're used to people coming down. What was that like? You're watching it from the other side of the ring. Josh Alexander with his kids or with his wife and kid. Moose runs in. What's your thoughts immediately?
Well, obviously everyone's celebrating Josh's win. I had my flag, the Canadian flag out, supporting Josh. And then I do see Moose come through an opening in the rail, the same one that his wife and kid went through. So that opening was there from them leaving the crowd and going in. So I see him make his way through and start going up the ring, and I'm like, oh, I know it's about to happen because you see that he has the cup in his hand. Yeah. So I knew it was about to happen. So I saw that while they were like they were in the corner still celebrating. So I start folding the flag, putting that down, and I start going nuts. And then obviously he goes to Hebner and it's like, I'm cashing in, and you see that, and then I just feel like I'm like, it's happening. And then
you threw that Canadian flag down, and
I didn't do that. I got to be respectful with a flag.
I'm just saying, you put your Moose vest on immediately, and you're like,
oh, it was already on. It was already on. But yeah, as soon as he hands it over, and you see the turn. And then you see, like, he's already set up. You know, as soon as he turns around, he's gonna hit him. He's gonna spear him into a blue.
Yeah.
But then so he's down. I'm like, all right, it's 1, it's 2, it's 3, and then go nuts. Because
I saw you in the background because I was playing it slow mo just to try to get like an action shot when I was doing stuff, in my own studio. I saw you in the background go slow-mo, go. Dude, you were doing a slow-mo Moose as soon as he hit it. It was so cool. I'm like, oh, Bill's losing his mind.
No, because it was years in the making. Like, I know I've spoken about it many times, and it felt like he could have won it at any times, and at times the storyline led right to it. It's like, oh, it's going to happen. Didn't happen. Going to happen. Didn't happen. And this time it felt like it wasn't long ago he was right in there, but then it felt like he had fallen out of it. But then he wins the gauntlet, and you're like, okay. But they did a great job of making, like, obviously the TV, I heard the announcing later, a great job of taking your mind off Moose with the cup, and that he could conceivably cash it in tonight. When it happened, I think I was talking to Justin, and I'm like, he might win it tonight. But I'm saying it, not even thinking it's going to happen, because Impact doesn't usually do that. They usually hold on to this. They don't do immediate returns on something like this. But this was the time, because it always felt, even from the commercial, which you were still seeing on Sam's Town screen the day of, it's all like Moose is the centerpiece of the Bound for Glory commercial that they had. It's the starts at his shoes and it moves up. So it made you think he was always going to be a key player, but then he was just thrown into the gauntlet. And it almost seemed like if Sammy didn't get hurt, I don't know if that's the storyline. I'm not sure if he's champion. Because I think it was going to be Morrissey Moose versus Eddie and Sammy probably at Bound for Glory.
Yeah, that certainly could have been it.
So it was definitely a great thing to see. I'm glad I was there for it. Been long overdue. Moose definitely, him, Eddie, Rosemary, like they're the long-term people in the company right now, Nonstop. So the shape he got himself into these last couple of years, from doing the storylines with EC3, to Kenny Omega, Rich Swann, the TNA belt storyline, all good stuff. And I know this was controversial. I know there was, I don't know what the odds are, but I know a lot of people on like Twitter and all weren't happy with this ending. I obviously, I was behind Josh. I think he should have won it. I don't think this weakens Josh at all. I know we talked about this on the review we did over the weekend for Bound for Glory, which you can check out on YouTube. But I think this builds them both up even better because you had a good main event picture, a lot of guys in there, but you didn't have the face. Who was going to be the face and the heel of the company right now? Yeah. And now they're established. And it's all about the chase. Josh is champion. Who knows what would have happened with it long term? But remember, Bryan Danielson had that very short reign. Then when he won it back, it made him the most over guy in wrestling at the time. Same thing will happen with Josh. If it's beating Moose, if it's beating whoever beats Moose, it will be fine. But now it opens the doors for all these other people. Like W. Morrissey, he will be champion. If he's in this company for another calendar year, he will be champion. Josh will probably be champion again. There's just lots of possibilities that are open.
There we go. Oh, I have the door closed.
But they're still sneaking in.
They are. They are. Rocky just snuck in. It's not audio this time.
I did pop for Mickie James as well. Mickie James is a legend. I'll always pop for Mickie James. And I do like Deanna, which I will show off some limited merch I picked up because I only had my one bag on this trip. So I couldn't bring a lot.
So you couldn't stuff anybody in there?
No. Only so much.
All right. Busted. Sneaking in here. Mr. Extra Toes himself. Rocky.
Rocky Romero?
This is the cousin of Rocky Romero.
Trey Miguel fan club. That was good friend Miguel, who was the super fan of Slammiversary. He brought those signs.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool.
Now I see it's the Josh and Gia. That's the BTI crew. Obviously, with sadly our good friend John Burden still back in Nashville, but
yes,
once again,
he's there in spirit, folks. He's there in spirit.
He is.
You know it.
And once again, I know I was very sad news about Ace and Gia with the apartment, but I know their GoFundMe has been doing very well, so hopefully gets them back on track.
T. Hughes asks the ever funny question, how many cats do you have, Jay? I have 5 cats. You usually say 1 or 2 while we're live. It's usually Oreo and someone else, whoever's brave enough to come in here and...
I know someone with more cats, Jay.
Is it a crazy cat lady? Maybe.
My buddy Dave.
Still gets the crazy cat lady reference.
Guys, crazy cat lady. That's a classic. Freaking Simpsons reference, and that Simpsons reference is what, 30 years old now?
Right. All right, what'd you think of this get up here? So here we got Brandon Tolles holding up the belt, and the action's already going on behind him. We got Deanna Purrazzo defending against Mickie James here.
Hardcore country.
And what do you think? Okay, so I've seen a lot of different opinions on Deanna Purrazzo's entrance gear, ring gear. She had the big hat. She had the cape on. Did you think it was Pope-esque, or did you think it was more like I've seen people say it was more Queen, like a chess piece?
When I first saw when she first started coming down the entrance, I don't think you can help but not think Pope at first. But then when she gets into the ring, you're like, oh yeah, she's going for like a queen in chess. Like that's what obviously she is, and that's her gimmick. She's queen, like the That's her gimmick right now. So when you take into account that, you're like, okay, it's a queen, but it did come off very Pope-esque at first.
Yeah.
Which I thought was very amusing.
Well, yeah, because you got the drama king and she's the queen, and they did win the king and queen of the ring.
Yeah, they're homecoming. King and queen.
So, man, I'd be really curious. I don't usually follow this kind of stuff. I know there are fans out there that are very much into the collecting merch and researching merch. I'd be really curious to see like who made it and how much that getup cost, because her purple and like all the sparkles, the sequins, whatever she's got all over there. Her and Mickie James just looked amazing for this match. I mean, really something cool.
No, they did, and that's one thing about Impact that we've noticed for quite some time, especially during the regime now, is they put a ton of effort into gear for pay-per-views. Like, they don't go with usually the same old that they're wearing every week. And I know a lot of people, I'm not one of them, they're very big on, oh, it's a pay-per-view. You got to change the look. They want a new stage, or they want, like, and they've been doing, even for the Impact Plus specials, ring aprons for almost all of them. They did do the tape differently as well. If you notice, Bound for Glory, it was a dark blue instead of the red. So these little things, like, they might not do everything, but I think it looks good. And they brought a lot of what was good about Nashville and Skyway. You can kind of see the stand-ups on the side and some of the lighting to not make it look like, it makes it look more uniform to maybe what an Impact show looks like, sort of like the old Impact Zone. They're bringing the Impact Zone to Sam's Town pretty much, but still made it look a little different pay-per-view. But that's their thing now. Like the teardrop and the Tron, obviously, is a bigger stage at Sam's Town than it was at Skyway, and the ramps a lot longer, which makes for how you do some matches much more interesting because you can use that long ramp now.
Yeah.
Before it was very small. It was 7-8 feet before, and now it's probably 30. I know a lot of people have different things. So, look a little bit like a Cardinal. Talking about Trey here. Love using the cup to defend the low blow. That's definitely good thinking there. Well, it's going to be the hot topic tonight during an Impact show. Kevin here, and I think people have also kind of been teasing it a little. What do you think of ROH releasing everyone? What do you think Impact could get in use? That's going to be a big topic, I'm sure, through the reaction and the review tonight.
So here's what I'm thinking about. We could talk about it some tonight, but for those that are not with us, I'm going to try to plan a after dark, especially for those who may not join us live tonight, namely like Trent. Mark was on with me last night, the first hour. We talked about it for about an hour on Smash's podcast before I reviewed Dynamite. So yeah, we went almost 2.5 hours. It was crazy, but it was a lot of fun. We had a great discussion, and then we did AEW. So anyone else, more than welcome. I mean, you, Bill, you're more than welcome. If I don't know how late you want to stay up, but I'm going to try to set it up for later.
Okay. And we'll go over, like, I think there are definitely some obvious names that and we're gonna have this break. How long's our break gonna be? Probably 20 minutes, I'm guessing. But we're not
15,
stopping the feed. We're gonna stay during the feed.
15-20 depends on how long BTI goes. But yeah,
we'll get more into that after BTI. But I think obviously there's Impact connections to some people that I think you would have interest in, as well as obviously some of their, what I consider the names I enjoy that I go see.
Yeah.
Like obviously the Briscoes. I think that would be
Right.
I think one of our only criticisms is mainly the tag division could be improved
Right.
upon. So the Briscoes would be a huge get, especially that Sabin. Like, hey, when you had the machine guns in there, fantastic. But with
yeah,
Sabin as a
priceless.
solo act, like the Briscoes would be a coup right now. A Briscoes Good Brothers feud would be fantastic.
Yeah. All right. I want to talk about this match that's going on right here. We got highlights from Havoc and Rosemary defending the Knockouts tag titles against the Inspiration. This was a lot of fun.
Can you do your inspiration pose there, J-Bone?
I did.
There you go. That's very good.
I don't have the physique that they do, but you know.
Only few do, J-Bone.
Yeah. I can only push out all this so far.
I like to call it, to me, it feels like the Three Amigos. You remember the Three Amigos?
I love the Three Amigos.
So instead of, because remember they go,
yeah,
like it's very similar to the end of the Three Amigos. So maybe they're fans. Hey, who's not a fan of Steve Martin, Chevy Chase, and Martin Short?
So they got a nice pop.
They did. They're
by some.
But honestly, I would say this is a tough one because I'm a big Decay Rosemary fan, and they were so over in Nashville, the most over act in Nashville, probably not even close.
It's crazy,
but the Inspiration are very well known on a very big platform. There's no doubt about it, and my thought was they were going to come in. They would lose through some kind of shenanigans, but then they would get the titles back. Like I thought Tenille would get involved. Somehow they wouldn't win, but they'd probably win at next month's Impact Plus special. Like I thought they would win it or on TV. But before the year was over, I thought Inspiration would win. So it's not crazy that it happened.
We got Iceman Intel.
Oh, love the Iceman. I think you might be slightly ahead of me. I think I'm still on social media. Top 5. The Demon. Love the Demon.
Oh, apparently I wasn't live. We got the social media top 5. Where are you on this?
I'm on the social media top 5. See, you're
okay. Here's number 3.
Did I miss the Iceman Intel? Did it happen? It's usually after.
I think it's after this.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They were just saying
so you weren't live. Okay. So you were throwing me off a little bit.
Moose becomes champ. Number 1.
That's a Slowpoke saying, I don't know if it was fake, but I saw something saying Dalton Briscoe.
Oh, that's fake news. No, don't.
Oh yeah, it's definitely sounding fake.
Yeah, that's literally
this is all too new for anybody to be signing anywhere. I think the only thing
they're still under contract.
Yeah, like they're in the process, I believe, of being. But I think they can take other. I think they're allowing them some freedom. Remember when NWA did that? That's how we got Tasha Steelz. They kind of opened all their contracts up when they weren't running. And I think that's sort of what, I think they have to work Final Battle. They have to leave that open. But I think they might be able to sign anywhere, maybe as soon as next week. We'll see. I don't know how soon it's going to be. But because now the talent's talking about it in some capacity, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
But I think I saw and some of these talent, you see it with people that were out there from the A. They're always teasing where they might go. Like I think Danhausen was teasing AEW, but I don't know if anyone else put anything out there. Oh, here's the Iceman. Johnny Swinger. He's even a mall or restaurant. Come on, Iceman. You're gold.
Is that it?
That's it. People
That's
aren't
cool.
happy in the back. But, well, remember, and I don't know, I don't know if it was fake wrestling news or just fans that all thought Johnny Swinger was done with Impact after the Palace.
I was speculating that. I wasn't sure.
Well, I don't think it was just you, J-Bone. I feel like it was out there in like the wrestling community that they thought Johnny Swinger was done. Because he was there before the Palace. He was one of my favorite wrestlers before the Palace. He just confirmed with the Palace how great he truly is. All right, so we got our BTI match. Boo, VSK, boo.
Do you boo him because he reminds you of who's that guy you always used to reference? Oh, Palmer. Does he remind you of Palmer or something?
He doesn't remind me of Palmer. Well, first of all, he's wearing New York Islanders, like they're Gordon Fisherman inspired Islanders gear. Like, I know he's from that area, but come on, that's horrible. It's horrible. And then, well, look what he did. Like, for some reason, it's like nepotism with him, with Myers, because Myers trained them. Like, for him to jump over Sam Beal, Ziggy Dice, what'd he do? What'd he do? He did nothing. Like, he might improve. And honestly, I've been anti John Skyler. I've been on him for a while. And I know he did, like, he put out a tweet saying, oh, thanks to Vegas and all the fans were great. And now it's like, he's got to make it tough to boo the guy. He's now Mr. Charming. But BSK, I have a feeling
Beal's got 2 pairs of shades.
He always has 2 pairs of shades. That's his gimmick, J-Bone.
I'm learning. I really wasn't paying much attention to him before. And now he takes off the other pair. So is he going to be like the next Bret the Hitman Hart, where he starts handing off shades to?
Maybe he should. When he got 2 pairs of shades, gotta make them count.
Wow, we're only a half an hour into this.
The no commercials, man, makes it fly by.
Yeah, it's crazy. Hopefully they give this like 10 minutes, because I'm really curious to see this like go. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
This guy says no spoilers.
Wait. Oh, you're watching BTI on Access TV. Yeah, so we are before the BTI on Access.
We're way ahead of him. We're like a few commercials ahead of him.
Okay, with Slowpoke saying with commercials on the women's tag.
Tag highlights. Oh, okay. Maybe next week we'll try going back to the Access TV feed and see how it goes, because the reason why we stopped doing that is because they were throwing in extra commercials during matches.
Correct.
So, you guys let me know if you notice anything wonky with tonight's Access TV feed.
There are lots of there's a Skyler for
man. I'm not a hair guy. You know, I'm follically challenged, I am really curious. Like, what does Sam Beal use? I mean, his
You
hair
got
is
product.
like, he's got something. I mean, is it like Soul Glow? I mean, please tell me someone gets that joke.
Sorry, I was going back and forth with possibly someone on the panel tonight.
Oh. What the?
What was that?
I don't know. My phone just like vomited a bunch of noise. Oh, that's from. All right, hang on. I'll be right back.
All right. I have to find some time. I got on here and I've been stuck here. I got to still grab some stuff. Got to grab my food. Okay, Kevin. Haven't missed an episode since Deanna. So Deanna brought you to Impact. Great to see. No checker, Slowpoke. I got Boston Market. They did a BOGO today. And me and the scumbag, we usually go, hey, it's BOGO day. So grab some lunch and dinner at the same time. So how many people were at Sam's Town? Kevin, that's a good question. Justin, I know we kind of looked at it. It was because compared to the past, that's kind of what I said. Sometimes they had a little bit, but there was no seating in the center because of production. In the what we'll call like the stands, there were in the left and the right, and then obviously what you see on the floor around the ring. It's tough to tell those middle ones because they're like not even number of rows. But I know I would say, I think I told Justin I would just round it. I would say about 800 is my guess. And they did a pretty good job. Like obviously they sold out the pay-per-view, so maybe a little higher, maybe about there, but then a little less, but not crazy less for the other two nights. The night 2 and night 3 both had pretty decent crowds as well. In Vegas, one thing you notice is a lot of people don't show up early. They show up right like a show's about to start. So they have to figure out the seating. Like they may have moved people around before it started, but then people would then sit like maybe some people in the bleachers or in a back row got moved up, but then someone took those other seats by the time the show started. Mayor, I'm going to go with the Braves, even though I am an NL East guy with my Phils and long history with the Braves. But I, in never good faith, can root for the Astros after they cheated. And most of those guys are still on the team. Just like in wrestling, cheaters never prosper. They are the heels of baseball, and I will boo them. So,
hey, I get that because Braun got booed for years after his, testings failed and that whole thing. But he just retired, so it is what it is.
And you're right. And I was not a fan of Ryan Braun because of that. The main thing I didn't like about he cheated, and then he threw a delivery guy under the bus. Like his whole reasoning was, well, technically, the way he dealt with the sample or something. That's I should be, and he got off on a technicality a lot of it because of that. But he cheated. And Kevin, unknown where, but I think we can just go off history. That's usually a pretty good thing with Impact. They played Gillies in Dallas.
Yeah.
Then they left Gillies and went to the Bomb Factory. So I would say the best bet is the Bomb Factory. Since
Brainbuster.
There you go.
Oh, dude, that
You hate
jumping
to see
knee and the
it. You hate to see
brainbuster
it.
combo. Dude, VSK is good. Like this one, this was short, but it was a nice match.
Well, yeah, he's a decent wrestler. I'm not going to deny he's a decent wrestler.
He's
So
on that.
far, his character hasn't given me anything, and for the way Brian treats him,
Dice giving him the beat down now.
That's outlandish.
It is. Oh, is anybody gonna come to the aid of this poor Terminator? Oh,
it's the soldiers.
Got the soldiers. The old school soldier. Burka, burka. Oh, sorry.
Burka, burka, burka.
Burka, burka. What? So let me ask you this before we get into wait. So this is okay. So I really got to get used to this. This is from Sam's Town.
This is Sam's Town, correct? See, that's the thing. They're almost making it look like a bigger Impact Zone.
It is.
It doesn't look like Sam's Town of the past.
No, it doesn't.
So I think they did a great job with that. Now, I guess one complaint I heard people saying was it looked dark at times. And I think since you didn't know what to expect, like, remember, they're usually set up to focus on the in-ring action. Hey, I saw Justin and myself.
Yeah.
And that it looks the same as Skyway with that. But there's more people there, and they're not accounting for lighting the people up. And really, why would you? Like, that really shouldn't be the thing.
It's all
some of those other. Yeah. You don't really show the people. You show the action, and you see the lighting in the background that's like Skyway. I think they did a real good job with it. Kudos to Kevin and the gang.
So the inspiration.
Okay.
We got Trey versus Romero.
Rocky Romero.
Oh my God, I can't wait for that.
Or the strap.
It is.
Oh, Rocky. Oh, Ace versus Saban.
Versus Saban.
Look out. Oh, Gia giving the moose.
Yeah.
Look out. Mean mugging the camera when she did it, too.
Yeah. She must be a fan.
I maybe not.
So did you hear anything? All right, so that wraps up. So, all right, so we got about 15, give or take, 15, 17 minutes, whatever. So, yeah, we'll do the access feed starting about 15 minutes for, yeah, I'm not going to wait 45 minutes. That's
I'm with you, J-Bone.
No, you cannot come in.
You're being overrun.
Oh, my God. The insanity, Bill. The insanity.
The insanity.
Where is my... There it is. Okay. Yeah, about 15 minutes.
All right, and just... I'm going to start setting up similar stuff on my end where I can get the feed.
All right, so we'll do a little Q&A while we're waiting for the oh my God, how the hell did you get the door open?
Cats don't have opposable thumbs, J-Bone.
Apparently mine do. Mine are slick as hell.
At least they just sneak in, they meander.
Oh, meownder, yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
What the hell?
That's what I think, too.
Exactly. That's what I think, too. All right. Here we go. First question. So, and before we dive into this, just want to remind you, lovely folks, watching along here on YouTube and or Twitch, you can go to help support the cause. You could tip on super chat, super sticker, or bits or sub and whatnot. So everything is appreciated, big, small, whatever. And check out all the links in the description as well, because new merch is in there.
Yeah, can hop on the Discord. Don't forget the Discord. Because
Discord's
happening all the time.
Yes.
And yeah, definitely hop in there, because that's where you can talk Impact or whatever you want. Really, there's a room for everything. Right. Talk about whatever you want.
So who should challenge Jordan Grace next for the DMC? DMC. My pick would be, let's see, she pinned Skylar. Yep. So if I was Skylar, I'd be mad as hell, and I'd want a shot at her.
Well, the Skylar squad would approve of that.
Skylar versus Jordan Grace, I think, would be great. And I honestly would not know who the hell to pick for that one, because I think both. And honestly, if you're going to talk about like intergender wrestling, I think that's a very fair match, because Skylar's not super tall.
Yeah.
Both pretty.
Agreed. They match up.
5 foot, whatever.
Face to face, they match up well together. So
yeah,
I think that's a good one, and obviously that's someone that was in the tournament there and in that match at Bound for Glory. I have no clue what the issue is and when we might see her return. I definitely would like to see Tenille involved, because she was kind of my pick. I thought could win it, but then she obviously didn't compete due to either the condition or injury or whatever.
Something. So she wasn't at this tapings at all.
She was not at the taping. She was not at the taping. Right. So, well, unless she did something backstage and shows up in segments, she was not in ring.
Could be.
So it depends what you want to think the DMC is. Is it a mid-card title? Is it a TV type title?
I think it really is a next generation TV title.
So as a next generation TV title, do you take into account that it's digital media? Like, do you take into account who's popular on Twitter? Who has a bunch of Instagram followers? Like, do you put that in play on contendership? Like, do you want them to be over in the digital media formats?
You can be.
Because there obviously is big differences on the roster from people that are really involved with that, the people that are not as much involved with it. And do you want this to be true intergender? Are you trying this to be, if it's Jordan Grace as champion right now, her only contenders are really going to be men? Or is she also going to be facing women just as much?
Could be. I mean, if Decay is out of the battle, we could see like a Jordan versus Rosemary or Havoc or something. Who knows?
So obviously some good matches could be made there. So like I said, mine would be Tenille. I'd like to see, and it's here. Ronan's here. Like, Jordan is huge on Twitter. She's she's very big on Twitter, along with Chelsea Green, along with Matt Cardona, along with Tenille Dashwood. Like, these are probably the hottest socials people that in the company.
Speaking
now
of
with
Twitter,
the inspiration.
Oh my god, dude! Did you see what Jordan put on? I think it
was Shawn Michaels.
Yes,
I did see the HBK throwback. Hey, everyone, when you win a title, got to do the HBK. J-Bone, you win the title, you're doing the HBK. Come on, let's not kid ourselves.
I joke about being sexy and stuff like that, but no, not until I lose all this.
Speaking of, I believe it was when Cardona won the GCW title. I believe Chelsea did the HBK picture with the two belts, the internet and the GCW title.
Yes, I think so.
If you want to get stuff on social media, want to reenact it, the HBK photo.
Oh my goodness, yes, that'll definitely get some attention. All right, let's see here. We'll keep this go. Wow, tons of questions here. My goodness. Well, we only got about 10 more minutes. Where the hell?
You get the impromptu. It's like a family dinner without the dinner.
It is. Oh,
I got my dinners in the car. It's getting cold. Oh, it was already cold. It was left over from lunch. I got a little meatloaf.
Does Anthem own some of the ROH library when they bought Access to?
Oh, Access TV. I do not believe so. I do not believe so. Because you got to remember, and I'm not really sure about this either, because I know it's being reported that the library that's for sale is only from 2012 on. So the early years where like all the big stars and the big TNA guys had their runs was well before that.
So it's the Sinclair years.
It's only Sinclair years, not the HD net era, not the.
So Sinclair, in a sense, is done then.
This feels like more of a Sinclair issue than it was really a Ring of Honor issue.
It does. So yeah, the answer to that is probably no. GS7 was who from Ring of Honor would you like Impact to sign? Oh man, too many to really pick. If I could pick one off the top of my head, I'm trying to remember who I said last night.
It's obvious for me.
I'd pick someone from the Milwaukee chapter of Ring of Honor. I'd pick the last
real man.
The last real man.
You know what? This is what I would be okay with Silas, because I've seen Silas a lot over the years with plenty of Ring of Honor shows.
Oh yeah, he's a homegrown talent.
I know he because he obviously, if you people don't know, one of my favorite wrestlers growing up was Stan Hansen. And he kind of mimics himself like a Stan Hansen. Joe Doring is the modern day Stan Hansen. That's why I'm such a big Joe Doring fan.
Yeah.
But I would be okay. I don't know what they could do long term with Silas on the roster. Maybe DVD, something like that. But I would like to see Silas make an appearance just for Joe Doring to beat him into oblivion in a one-on-one match.
Oh,
that would I would pop for that. Any single match of Joe Doring I'd pop for.
He's a great old school wrestler, and I would just love to see a few matches. Like a Eddie Edwards, Sammy Callahan when he gets healed up within the next year. Maybe Moose. Just a handful of matches. Just for like maybe a few tapings,
Yeah, no.
I don't know what else they do with them, but
I know I said the Briscoes for the tag division. EC3 would be great. The comeback full term. Obviously Gresham, due to he's very good sound technical wrestler, put him in the X division. There's plenty. The Mexican wrestlers, the lucha wrestlers, Bandito. Dragon
was so good.
Roosh, if he's not hurt, those guys are all fantastic.
Yeah, he's on the shelf for a while. I don't know what his
some of the ladies. I think it was a huge missed opportunity when Deanna was specifically saying Impact should sign Roxy. I would make a beeline to get her locked up.
Oh hell yeah, yeah! I would love to see her join and to mold a young talent.
Yeah, I think that would be fantastic.
It's that next generation.
Yeah. Mike and Maria. I know that's another one that kind of divides the Impact fan base, but I was always a fan of Mike and Maria.
I didn't like what they did last time, but that was a completely different company, different bookers. What they would do this time would be drastically different. It just feels like it would be. So I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, so
it's not like I was never a fan of theirs. I was a huge fan of theirs prior to the Impact run. So
yeah, and obviously a guy like Brody King, extremely talented, big man, that's pretty agile. And Impact likes their big guys. So I wouldn't be against that. So they do have, and then there is some other ladies. I know she hasn't been there recently, but Session Moth, Martina. I'm always a big fan of her. If she can
where's she
travel
been?
over.
She's
been in Europe the whole time. I don't know if it was a travel issue, but especially with maybe a UK deal in the future, I think she's great.
She is a lot of fun. I became a
Yeah.
fan of hers years ago.
She's like a modern day ODB.
Totally. Totally. Yeah. Let's see here. Front row Bill, do you believe Impact did the wrong thing to hotshot book tag titles to the inspiration and slow Decay's push?
Well, I don't think Decay's push is slow. I think it's in full force, the Decay push.
Yeah, they're still at the top of the tag.
Yeah.
Division.
Now they lost. I have said I would not have done the title change on the debut, but I would have done it before the season's over. So it'd be like I would have done it probably at the live November show at Turning Point. I probably would have changed the belts. Or if there was a key episode that they wanted to focus on, like maybe remember like the debut on Access TV. If they were focused on really promoting a weekly show, maybe even do a title change there. But I think you do give them the titles. Like I'm not a fan of a hotshot title. Not normally. The Knockouts tag titles are a little different. And I think the digital media title is a little different. I think you can, I won't call it hot shot, but you could hot potato those titles. So I don't think there's like ever going to be a extended Knockouts tag title run. And I don't think there should be. I think you got to develop teams. If you just have one team start the division and have the titles for a year, that doesn't make a division. You make a division by having 4 teams hold that title over the course of a year.
Right. Hey, we got Lord Bison in the chat. Good evening. What is up?
And you're right. I Sessions is she is UK. She's Irish, but I kind of put the whole broader area for the UK deal.
Right. All right. Here's one from Mayor J Bone Bill. Do you see Jordan Grace?
Oh yeah, we were just talking about it there.
Just talking about it. Yeah. Yeah. Hilarious. Very sad.
Yeah, and Dragonstorm saying there regarding Rosemary, she'll never not be over. So, like, I once again, a lot of times that could hurt other teams. No matter what Rosemary does, she can't be hurt with booking.
Right.
Winning titles, losing titles, being in a title contention, it doesn't matter for Rosemary.
So, I don't know how much you saw of this, just getting home within the last day or so, but this kind of got talked about a lot recently with some footage coming out. Mayor asking Bill if you can exactly what happened with Moose and that fan. You know what?
When we have a moment, I will take I've heard about this. I have not actually seen the video yet. And I do want to, and I'll give you, before I've seen the video, my take on this. I did not hear it. So I'd be interested to know where the footage is filmed from.
It's actually right from your end of video. It's
from that's what I heard. I heard I'm in it. So I just to kind of remind myself on context, because that I didn't hear. I'm just wondering, was there other things going on that I did not hear it? Because sometime, and how loud, I know. I think Alicia was in our chat saying it sounded like either a woman or maybe like a kid, because I guess the pitch of the voice. So, because there was obviously a bunch of people behind me, so I'm just wondering where that may have come from to get a better idea.
I'm putting the article from Ringside News in the private chat.
Okay.
So if you want to take a minute and go look at the article, and then the footage is at the bottom.
Yeah, because I read that article, but then because I think I actually saw it on my flight home, but I was on Spirit, and it was like $1 for browsing on the internet. It was $3 for video streaming, so I didn't pay the $3 to stream.
No, so yeah, go take a look at that. I'll.
Yeah, so continue. I will. Give me 1 second, and I will check this out, and I'm going to get some of my other stuff prepared, and then be ready for the show.
Well, tell you what, you can answer it during like the first commercial break.
I'll do that.
If that's okay,
because I know it's about to start. So.
I'll field one more question now.
All right.
Let's see. Beer country. That's what this country is. That's right. Seth and Ma rocks. I see Williams. J Bone Bill, how do you feel about Angelina Love and Velvet Sky come out. Yes, give me the what?
Well, I see. Was that Kitty Cats? I think it's Kitty Cats on fire. But
when they came
well,
out.
I've heard some people talk about this with the inspiration, who are kind of a modern day beautiful people.
Oh, I thought like maybe they like came out.
Oh, well, I don't think so. But obviously Angelina was in Ring of Honor. Velvet Sky isn't. I don't know if she's officially retired or not. I know she's had some injuries.
She's had a lot of health issues over
Yeah,
the last handful of years.
But maybe,
sadly,
if that goes into, if Tennille does kind of group up with the inspiration, and maybe Angelina with Velvet in some kind of role with Tennille against the inspiration, like I would not be against it, because I always thought the beautiful people were a great gimmick. And obviously at the time, what was it, WWE with Michelle McCool and Layla pretty much copied them exactly, because they were so over. They were the number one rated segment on Impact during that time.
Yeah,
pretty much every show. So that's why you put the titles on the inspiration as well, because Decay fans, people are tuning in. But if you think you have the next beautiful people in your company, like you're conceivably one of your top ratings getter, you push them hard. There's no doubt about it.
There's going to be a lot of eyes on these ladies. They bring an audience with them to
Correct.
Impact Wrestling.
You always talk about, it's an overused term, moving the needle. They could be a needle mover. And I get it.
It's just really hard to say. I mean, obviously there's male fans, there's female fans. It'll be interesting to see what happens over the next, several months with them as part of the roster now.
No doubt. So here, I'm going to.
There's a cold open, Moose winning the cup. It's going to be interesting to see, this is like I always say this term, it's a turning of the page time in the company. A lot of changes. Yeah, I just saw that Jim Duggan just got diagnosed with prostate cancer. Man, that hits home, because that just happened with my pops. And oh my God, it's so sad. So yeah, prayers going out to Jim Duggan. Go send him some love on social media. He's fairly active. He always throws like memories online, either Facebook or Twitter or whatever. Go give him some love. I mean, yeah, that's
who doesn't like Hacksaw? And he did have a brief run in the company too.
He is one of the legends from back when I was little that I proudly could say I met during a Global Force Wrestling show up in Appleton, Wisconsin. And he was first on the table, and got a picture with him, got to shake his hand and just spend a moment with him. It was brief, but man, made my day. And then I got a picture with him at the end of the show with him and Jeff Jarrett. It was so awesome. Me and the missus. So it was all around one of the top wrestling moments in my, gotta say, just so much fun. So much fun. Great crowd. Good times. Love Jim.
Yeah, no. I think that's universal for Jim. Getting logged on here.
Moose becoming champ. Beautiful cold open here. All right, hot crowd. Oh, I meant to ask you, or maybe I didn't. I just losing my mind here. Did you hear anything, Bill, before we get into this episode, attendance wise? Did you hear any numbers?
I did not hear any numbers. When you were away, somebody asked, that was a question on what I thought it was. Because when I was there with Justin at Bound for Glory, because it was what I said, the center section of bleachers was production worn up. So bleachers to the right and left, and then the floor, the obviously the entrance side, the other side, you have an idea how many people are there. The other two, they're kind of awkward on the floor on how they're there. So numbers are kind of tough. I would say in the 800 range. Is what I'm thinking.
It's a great,
Obviously, most
great.
at the
I
pay
mean,
per view,
this looks
but
nice
not.
and full.
Yeah, like they do a really good job of making sure, like there really weren't many empty seats throughout the tapings what I
That's
said is
so good to
Vegas
see.
shows up last minute a lot of the time. So like an hour before tapings, like maybe it's at 40-50%, but by the time the show starts, you're pretty close. You're at like 90-95%.
Good, good. It's great to see. All right, so this is shortly during this segment is when that is. So it's going to be very interesting to see if it's audible or not.
Mm-hmm. My
Oh no,
guess is
maybe
after
not.
all the press.
Oh, here comes Eddie Edwards with the kendo stick. Holy crap. All right, so maybe once this segment settles down, because he's wearing the same suit. That's the reason why I'm
Okay.
wondering, you know. Oh, he hits Moose with the kendo stick. Oh. Dude, you must have been really upset by this. I bet you wanted to like just jump the railing there, Bill, and just grab that kendo stick and be like, no, Eddie, you can't. It's Moose.
And you know me, I'm a big Eddie fan. So this is tough.
Yeah, but Moose is champ now, Bill.
I know. Well, obviously, I that's the way I'm going. But it's always tough because Eddie's been there so long.
Bill's getting all the Moose merch. Oh, another huge boot. Up at the top of the stage. All right, here we go. Here's security. Break it up. Break it up. Hey, there's a winker. Wait, is that him?
No, I don't think it's the winker. Well, I don't think he made it out
It's
there.
hard to tell. Oh, this might be a different button. Oh, this is a whole new crop of.
Yeah. No, like limited, no OVW guys this go around.
Interesting. Big guys, though. That's nice to see. Not a bunch of like, you know.
Yeah, I assume future stars, and I'm not as familiar with their current roster.
Okay, now he's getting back in the ring. Things are settling down. Okay, he's got the mic. He's got the title. There's front row Bill there. Happiest fan in the building right there.
Maybe. Okay. Access TV. Impact Wrestling. So it's during this, correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right, Jay, but I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab something.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, shot at the Elite. Oh, shot at Roman Reigns. Oh, shot at the New Day. Wow. Man. Great promo. Here comes Josh Alexander taking him out. Okay, so I'd have to play it back, but I didn't hear the controversial slur during it because it happened literally just as Josh was coming in the ring on the footage that I saw. So, but nonetheless, great promo for Moose there. And then attacked by Josh. Chef's, as they say, chef's kiss to Moose. Oh, and here comes Minoru Suzuki. Oh, this should be interesting. So Moose is off to the side in the crowd. So now I know a lot of people like pop for this entrance. It's a cool entrance theme. It's just one of those that I haven't heard a ton of times, so I'm not familiar with it. It's similar to a lot of Japanese entrances. You got the guitar in there, and you got it's very melodic, kind of heavy. All right, here we go. The King, the Murder Grandpa King, or whatever the hell they call him. All right, Moose is still out there. Minoru Suzuki. I wonder if we're getting this. I wonder when we're getting this match. Like, I know it was taped already. All right, Bill's back in the building.
Jabbo.
Minoru Suzuki coming out now.
Suzuki.
Crowd is pretty excited, Bill.
Definitely. There's no doubt that he brought some people out with him for sure. Isn't it? So people came to see him.
So the slur happens just as Josh.
Did it make it on the broadcast?
I didn't notice it. I'm guessing they might have just quick clipped it audibly. But it happens just as Josh is getting in the ring. I didn't hear it.
Okay.
Because there's several people chanting different things all at the same time.
See, that's what I thought was happening. And maybe I was chanting with one of the chants, and that's probably why I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
The thing is, from a phone, you're hearing what's probably pretty close to that person.
Yeah, it would have been from somewhere either across from you or near you. Yeah.
Okay.
Man, security getting a workout tonight, Bill.
Okay, so it's the video that's in that tweet, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just going to check this out right now.
Okay. Dude, it's a hot card tonight. Inspiration.
So it was right before Josh got in the ring.
Right, just a millisecond. It all happened so fast.
Yeah, I listened to. I'll listen to it again in a sec, but that's tough. That's a tough pickup, man. Like, because I can definitely, like, if you tell me that's what I'm listening for, I can hear it. But I'm trying to think of it could be anything because it does sound like it's maybe female or someone younger. It's like it's not. The pitch is it's strange.
Oh, as far as like who?
Yeah, the sound.
It sounds female. But
it sounds female. It does sound female.
Yeah.
Because he calls out the locker room, and then somebody says something, and then
he called out right just prior to that, while you were gone. He's naming off.
Oh yeah,
it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you're from what tribe. So he's calling out like a lot of different people from
he was counting out
different companies.
Kenny, he was calling out Roman, he was calling them all out.
New Day. I was like, oh. Crazy. All right, I'll be right back. Commercial.
All right. Commercial. Yeah, Justin, obviously you were there as well. I don't know what like even hearing it, I'm barely hearing it. Because like it's before and after. And I think it had to be like where that person was. Either that was the person, like they had to be right next to that person. Because now, once again, probably not wearing a mask. That's why you hear it. Because you obviously are very muffled wearing a mask. Primetime Joe and MLW contracts. I don't know what to take them for these days. So you think it was the row right behind us, Justin? So if that was all right, then so if it's right behind, then it would be between with a couple people behind us in the second to third row. I would probably not right behind it, but second to third row. That's where you're looking at.
The back of your head is. I mean, this person was literally right behind.
Yeah, I don't know if they were zoomed in. I don't know if they were zoomed in, but
no, because when he was doing the promo, I was looking at who was behind you. There was like a dude with a cap, with a phone, if you look at.
So that's probably the guy recording. That's probably the guy recording. You're saying
it was from that guy right there.
So it had to be someone either right beside or behind him. Because it could have been right behind him, and that's why you're hearing it. So maybe the third row.
Yeah. But no, and I don't want to like focus on it all night, but it's
so random. And with the mixed crowd in there, obviously, very strange thing to say. Like this isn't certain places where it might be all one group of people, which still never appropriate, but maybe they would feel more comfortable saying something like that. But that was a very mixed, like very, like a whole bunch of different races. Like, I don't know what they're even thinking there. That's crazy. Buckshot would seem like order. You never know with an Impact taping.
Right. And I always say, just stay away from spoilers, because even if you like look at the matches,
Mm-hmm.
there's a good chance it probably ain't gonna make any sense. So
Yeah, like obviously in Nashville, they would put the monthly pay-per-views in the taping rotation. So that threw everything off because it would be like, oh, here's a handful of matches, and then here's a pay-per-view match or two.
right.
Then back to regular matches. So that was definitely out of order.
Yeah. All right.
Inspiration.
We got Gia Miller with Moose.
Yeah, mine's slightly behind yours, but obviously we have different cable systems.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Man,
Oh.
security is earning their paycheck tonight. I'd love to see Cardona.
Hey, you look at it, Cardona's almost eye to eye with him.
Rocky
Now, it is interesting.
Romero.
You do know this is getting recorded because you can hear David Penzer
Yeah.
while they were cutting that promo.
Yeah. Some kind of tag match in the background.
Yeah. Rocky.
Nice little pop from Vegas for Rocky Romero. The dude can still go, man.
Oh, yeah.
There's one of those main bridges right there for New Japan stuff, so
Exactly.
good to see. Oh, I love this entrance. That is cool. Good stuff. Spider tray. Spider tray.
Now you can tell this is a big push for Trey.
He's worked hard, and it's just great to see. He's really matured in front of our eyes over the last handful of years, whatever it's been, 3-4 years.
Oh, yeah. The evolution from a rascal to a champion.
Yeah.
CM Chris, are you looking for?
It's hard watching them grow up.
CM Chris, if you're okay, you're looking for the video for the YouTube, yeah, because we are watching the cable feed. But my guess is it's about to start up the YouTube feed in probably 5 minutes. But we will be reacting to the Access tonight. And so far, it doesn't seem like any issues with the commercials yet, J-Bone, but...
No, I had like one minor skip while Gia was talking to Moose just a few minutes ago. Other than that, it's been clean. So, good to see. No, I don't want to jinx it. All right, you're probably more familiar with this than I am because I became a fan of Rocky Romero's when he was tag champs in New Japan, fighting guys like Motor City Machine Guns, amongst many others. And I'm trying to remember who his tag partner was. Was it Trent?
He did tag with Trent at some point, yes.
Okay, because that was when I was really starting to pay attention.
Yeah, like obviously, like he was tagged with Alex Kozlov before. Then yeah, I think he tagged with Trent for a while as well.
Okay, so like between those two is when I like really started paying attention to like the New Japan brand more, the Young Bucks and that whole Bullet Club deal, you know.
Buckshot. Your Rocky looks bigger than this Rocky. Come on. Poor Rocky.
My Rocky is chilling on the table over here just off camera. He found a pile of clothes to go chill on. Oh, slid out. Flips Trey back in the ring. Wow, Trey is just so fluid. Oh, that moonsault, my God. All right, just going into commercial now. Am I ahead of you still?
Slightly, not by much.
Okay.
Mary asked him why was Josh Alexander bleeding, which was interesting because there were a few times people were bleeding from the mouth. Obviously, he must have inadvertently got hit with something. Maybe even hitting the rope on the way in. You don't know. I'm not sure what caught him, but something caught him. Obviously, during that, like that initial reaction. Maybe him just running into the ring, like something.
It could have been because there was a lot of people running around. It could have been just a mix.
Yeah, an inadvertent something caught him.
Right. Yeah. Well, you're dealing with like, a dozen security guys just running all over the place, and and then you get a pop from Moose. Who knows?
Yeah. Heck, it could have been even biting in your tongue at some point coming in. Who knows? Anything could make you got blood in your mouth. Could be from.
Yeah, or you get just inside of your mouth. Who knows?
Yeah. I've been known to bite the inside of my cheek from time to time.
Oh, that's the worst. Yeah. Especially when you're like in a conversation with someone and all of a sudden you're like, it like paralyzes your mouth. So yeah. Could have been ketchup. He could have just come from catering and then saw
there you go. Bologna sandwiches with a bunch of ketchup. Impact has cornered the bologna sandwich industry.
Rhino's back. Get those bologna sandwiches ready.
Uncle Rhino.
Uncle Rhino.
See what we got here.
Speaking of uncles, for those of you watching with us live and you're a fan of the Smash content, I'm getting back into the swing of things over there. Had a great conversation with Uncle Mark last night, talking a bunch of Ring of Honor stuff prior to the AEW review. Go check that out. Go give it some love. Smash this podcast. What do we got, Bill? What is that?
Oh, this is Boston Market.
Oh.
got a little.
Boston Market.
Let's get it.
Got the mashed taters.
Heat it up. Got the taters. Got the mac and cheese and got the meatloaf.
Oh, meatloaf. How is their meatloaf?
Oh, their meatloaf's not bad, J-Bone. It's not bad at all.
Just doesn't be mine.
Wow. That's a J-Bone family recipe.
I make it the same way every single time. No, I'm full of shit.
It's different every time?
It is.
That's a quality meatloaf when you always make it differently. It's like, it's so good, I never pay attention to how I make it.
I've made some really good meatloaf. So I've made meatloafs that were like split in the middle, and you got like a layer of barbecue sauce and a ton of cheddar in the middle or something like that, you know.
Cheddar's better.
Hell yeah. Tonight I made a bunch of sausages. Half of them were brats, half of them were like cheddar sausages, smoked sausages. And then I had a whole kettle full of buttered mushrooms and onions, all broken down, and threw those on some buns. It was... No, Kevin, these are all taped. Like, just within 24 to 48 hours after Bound for Glory.
Correct. Yeah, this was the following night.
Yeah. The next live show that you're going to see is Turning Point, and then the next set of tapings.
There you go.
I mean, this looks like a great audience, though. It really does. It's really great to see. I was really hoping that they would have a good audience in Vegas, because I know sometimes, because I've seen a few different wrestling crowds in Vegas. Sometimes they're really hype. Sometimes they're like, we had nothing else to do. So, yeah, like the Ring Warriors audience, like everything was lit up and it just didn't look that great.
I gotcha.
This is more old school, a little dark in the background.
Yeah, because and a lot other than Bound for Glory, I'm sure they weren't really sure what to expect.
Yeah,
crowd wise. You hope for the best. Prepare for the worst. All right, I'm just going to step away for 1 sec. I'm going to throw this in the old microwave, give it a little heat.
The live stuff on YouTube just started.
Yeah, but the Bison just said it was it went off fine. It started fine.
Oh, okay.
Which is good because that was an issue last week.
Yeah. Oh man, the drop kick to Trey. Oh my God. Wow, Rana on the outside.
Oh, Kevin, we did you already answer that? Yeah, we. If you're talking about the co-stream days, yeah. Sadly, they stopped the co-stream.
Yeah, and we couldn't do it on YouTube anyways. It was only on Twitch that we did that.
Yeah, if they for some reason. Now, did they tonight? Did they do a change for that? Did they put it on Impact's Twitch channel? Let me see. My guess is no, but since it's free on YouTube tonight, nah, it's just the normal feed.
I just got the notification for Impact about their episode going live. Great, thanks.
Oh, and Mare does ask, and it's an interesting question. What do you think about the new ref uniform?
Oh, I thought we talked. Oh, maybe I missed that last time because I know he had put something about that in the thing during Bound for Glory talks. Maybe we just didn't get to it.
Yeah, I don't think we got to it. So the thumbs up or thumbs down, J-Bone, on the new ref gear.
Oh, I mean,
not your traditional, like a more modern version of the traditional.
Yeah, a little different. I'm just kind of like, I noticed it, but I didn't really think about it. I mean, they're fine.
Justin loves them.
Justin
If they're
loves them.
comfortable, I would say they look fine. I have no issue with them. They probably do have a cooler look, I would say, but I'm just not sure due to that design if they're comfortable. If it's comfortable for the ref, then I'm all for it. If you can count 1, 2, 3 in them, then it's fine by me.
Right? Yeah.
As long as you keep it down the middle.
You want a comfortable uniform that you can move around the ring easily. Obviously, these guys have to be in some kind of shape. You can't be, tripping over shit, pants ripping, whatever. Oh, Heine!
I'll tell you, it does look like with them both wearing this gold, they could be a tag team.
Oh, shut up and take my money.
The Trey and Rocky tag team.
Countered it from Romero. Oh, Trey counters, kicking him. Oh, yeah. Rolled it. Oh, get off the ropes. Get off the ropes. Wow, he still counted that. Wow, this match. I haven't seen Rocky wrestle in a long time. You forget how good he is. He's so much fun.
Yeah.
What a veg. How long has he been wrestling?
Ooh.
Like 20
Long
years?
time.
Or something?
Yeah, I would say something like that.
I love it when he gets going. He starts running all over the place.
There you go. It looks like a Newcastle United shirt. There you go. It does look like a soccer jersey, the new ref shirt.
Oh, yeah. I hear you there. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of that, but I've seen the jerseys, yeah. Oh, he's got a bum wing. 2, 3. Solid win for Trey Miguel there. Wow, what a way to kick off the episode. Hot stuff from Moose, and then this match. Jeez Louise. We's on fire, Bill.
Yes.
Oh, here comes Macklin. He's mad. Oh, and he's wearing that new merch.
Gotta wear the new merch.
New Macklin merch.
Jeff here with another Ring of Honor probably available person, Max the Impaler. I know Truck, very big fan of Max the Impaler.
I've heard positive things about her, but I've
she's
also
definitely
heard,
different. She's definitely different. Like she's like a monster type gimmick.
I've heard a lot of negative stuff in our personal chat, behind the scenes stuff about her, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay, I am not sure, but she definitely has a unique look. There's no doubt about it.
She was one of the new girls that was just, doing that relaunch of the women's division in Ring of Honor. Here we got Gia Miller with Rachel and the new DMC champion, Jordan Grace. Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Oh.
T. Hughes, I never found out about that whole issue when I was out in
that was
Vegas.
Hilarious.
Well, wait, was I in Vegas? Yeah, I was in Vegas.
Yeah.
That was the first night, yes. Never found out. Never found out. Someday. Oh, that Tasha. Very good job. Like the look of the show kind of remains the same, even though they're taping from somewhere else. Kudos.
Right. It's similar. Like, I don't think it's changed much.
All right, let me see if I heated it up enough. It beeped. So let me see if it's warm.
So you got the beef between oh my god, I'm having a brain fart. Tasha Steelz. Tasha Steelz and so yeah, so we're getting a match between Tasha Steelz and Rachel Ellering tonight, I believe.
Commercial break, J-Bone?
Yeah. Yep. Just catching up on our TNI Facebook chat here.
T. Hughes, has Impact ever had a Hispanic Knockouts champion? I believe so. Hold on. Have they? Let's let me think.
Oh. Gosh, I don't know. I can't.
It's a good question. I'm thinking who would have been the possibilities. Knockouts tag champion with Sarita.
Well, was Taya Valkyrie?
I'm not 100% sure.
Like I think she was.
She might.
I'm not sure what her whole ethnicity is.
Yeah, she might
but
be partially, but I don't know.
She always came off as part Mexican, but I know she was also like from Canada.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I'd guess Taya.
Yeah, and what Sting said, Taya, she's Canadian. She's definitely
she's Canadian, but she's
I'm not sure her ethnicity.
She's from Canada. But ethnicity-wise, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if. Yeah, because Rosita, no, it might be heading towards a first.
Well, yeah, she was trained in Mexico.
Correct.
So maybe that was just like where her roots. I don't know. I'd have to do some research on that. I don't know.
Yeah, it was at least with that we don't. And now I'm trying to think of like some of the older time, like the original knockouts, to see if anyone would fall in there. And but who knows? I don't know enough. Like no one that comes out and uses that as her like Tasha as much as her persona.
So we get the match between Tasha Steelz and Rachel Ellering. Is that what we're having tonight?
Rachel, I think that was advertised for tonight. I believe so.
I think that's on the card. Let me.
I feel like I saw that graphic, like on social media.
Yeah, like I know there was a knockouts match. I just can't. Let me go on the site here real quick and run down the stuff from today. Sabin Austin, Trey Romero. We get a Mickey James segment, inspiration. We're getting Heath versus Doring. Shut up.
Oh, baby.
Steels versus Ellering, and then we had VSK versus Sam Beal.
Loaded card tonight.
Nice rounded stuff. Great fallout from Bound for Glory, complete with a lot of brawls involving Moose and other people. All right, here we go. Macklin's.
There you go. T. Hughes saying Canadian Swiss.
Oh, interesting. That makes sense with her build.
Could Brooke be classified as Hispanic as she is a Tex? I don't want to make guesses, but Brooke Tessmacher, maybe. Maybe. But once again, if they did not highlight that. So I take it more like the wrestler wants to highlight that or not. As you see, if anyone is, it's not really been something that was that public.
Oh, poor Scott. Scott's going to need some shot skis after this.
Poor coach.
Oh, no. Now what? Oh.
That reminds me of the segment where like the whole locker room was at his office.
Oh, he went after Hebner because his family was still in the ring. Damn, coach is rocking it tonight.
Really?
This is wild. Wow. Wild. DeMoore spitting knowledge towards Josh Alexander there.
He sounds like a coach, maybe.
Time to put the jersey on, wouldn't you say?
Josh, hey Josh. What you see, Josh? Yeah.
Here we go. Tasha
Go over the company.
Was...
Go over the company. Yeah.
Kind of a grudge match of sorts, hey?
A little bit. Brick City.
I like her new theme.
Critical Sting, I will not disagree with you. the best that Texas has sounded since Anthem took over. I think it's because they brought a bunch of Skyway with them. I know I was saying on the show, like a record, please mic the crowd. Please mic the crowd. I think they did.
Yeah, the crowd sounds good. Could be a hair louder, but I mean,
well, yeah, it's obviously it's a bigger place than Skyway by a lot,
and and they're not used to a venue like this. It's been a while, so I think watching a set of tapings back, they're going, "Oh my God, Rachel just flies across the ring at her." Jiminy Christmas.
Jiminy Christmas.
Did D'Lo just say heavy hoss fence?
He may have.
That should be a new shirt.
Now here's Zach. Place your bets. Team Canada reforms versus Ellering turns on Grace. What happens first? Well, Zach, technically, Team Canada did reform for that one-off indie show. It was Josh and the coach coming back against the Good Brothers. So
there you go. You can tell that Scott D'Amour's got a lot of pride working with Josh Alexander. You know, scouting him, bringing him in. Fellow Canadian.
Bigger.
Hey, Styles, what's up, man? I haven't talked to Styles. I gotta talk to Styles soon. I haven't talked to him in a few days. Styles, I saw the pictures you sent me with your figs up on the wall. Looks great, man. You have a great collection. I'm sorry I didn't respond to him. I caught him late. Yeah, Styles has some classic TNA figs. He's got some
nice.
Jax figs. I saw there was a classic CM Punk fig up on his wall. I was like,
Speaking of figs, I did go to the Cardona and Myers podcast the Friday night before.
Oh, they had like a live thing going on?
Yeah.
Nice.
Obviously, a lot of Impact talent showed up.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was down in. It wasn't at Sam's Town. It was down on Fremont Street, so like old Vegas.
Nice. Oh, there's an interesting question. A little spoiler-esque, but not super spoiler-esque. Larry's asking if Christopher Daniels was part of the tapings.
Well, am I crazy? Wasn't he on the cruise?
Oh yeah, you know what? I think he was. I didn't hear anything from the cruise other than a couple of clips I've seen on like social media. I really haven't.
Did they film a TV show on the cruise or not this year?
No, they didn't tape anything from the cruise, and I didn't hear why either. I really feel like they could capitalize on that, but I mean, they keep.
So last year they did, right? Or pre-pandemic, the last one before pandemic. Did they do a live show on the cruise?
They had a couple of Dynamite tapings from the boat, which was kind of weird, wonky, but it was entertaining. Like the only thing I remember is MJF landed in the pool.
Now, a lot of people might not realize it, but years ago, and I didn't get to make one. I was going to go on one, but then they stopped doing them. But TNA, back in the TNA days, they did a couple cruises.
Really?
Now, I think it was just cruising. Like, I don't think they actually did matches on the boat, but like there was Impact Talent like on the boat.
Oh, so there was like entertainment set up.
I think so. I like this now goes back quite a while. Like this is, I think these were probably in like the 2010 era. So maybe like over 10 years ago.
Oh, Tasha got her shoulder up. That shouldn't have been 3.
Really?
Oh, totally. Soon as she hit 3, she popped her shoulder up. I'd have to see it again.
You're a little bit ahead of me, so I'm about to watch it happen. But I didn't notice that live, so I'm going to watch it closer.
Watch her. Well, yeah, because the view that you had, you wouldn't have been able to see from that angle because they were on the other side of the ring over there. But yeah, watch her left shoulder. She pops it up.
Because I was surprised at this result.
Well, it just proves that.
See, I think she had her on 3. She wasn't down at first, but Hebner didn't start counting until the shoulder was down.
Right.
It's close. It's close, but I think she had her.
It's very close. Well, it just nails the point home that Rachel's not turning on Jordan Grace.
Now, David here wants to see Rohit win the X Division title back. How about Rohit? Friend of the show.
Friend of the show. Well, yeah, and he just got back with his former tag partner, Raj Singh. So,
yeah, let's see. Here it is, 2011. I'm going back. The Coastal Cruise. There was a poster. Talent. Maybe there was only one. So just when we're talking about it, here was, I don't know if there was more than this one, but this one I thought about going to. So this was 2011, December. And it was 3 nights, all meals, VIP cocktail reception, breakfast meet and greet, splash batch beach party, food, drinks, entertainment. Oh, and then it coincided with a pay-per-view and tapings. VIP access to Final Resolution 2011, and then VIP access to the TV tapings. Jeremy Borash hosting. So it really was just like kind of hanging out, like a cruise with them all in there, and I'm sure like a bunch of interact. Now I don't know. I'm not sure if I know anybody that actually went on that cruise. I'm sure there were, but the fans of the era. If they had done that again, I would have definitely did it because, like I looked at the first Jericho cruise, but it was like I thought a little too much. That one looked a little more my style. Zach was on the cruise. for you, Zach? Or was Kurt Angle? Kurt Angle's on the cruise. But a lot of people that I've seen it, like they were on the cruise. A lot of people do the cruise.
Just checking Access TV because Saturday they got a bunch of heavy metal shit going on. All right, here we go. Promo.
All right.
Morrissey.
Yeah, I'm at the Western commercial.
Oh, okay.
So you're about 30 seconds ahead of me, I'm guessing.
Gotcha.
Oh, Movember. It's Movember Mondays. Ooh. Thanks, Buckshot, for watching it all of us at the same time.
It's multitasking.
Appreciate it.
Interesting. Little chat there.
He's throwing that belt out there. How's that not a huge money match there? Who's defending the belt against Morrissey?
Hey, Morrissey, Cardona, and Josh.
Exclusive interview.
I love this. This is so funny. I love it that the inspiration is. So for those of you who don't know, their character is very similar to what they were in the WWE. So, and it's actually nice to see they didn't veer off too much.
Yeah, some of them, that's like, if you got very well known based on a character, maybe modify it a little bit, but you probably should keep large aspects of it.
Yeah, and that's what they're going to do here, yeah. Oh, here we go, VBT.
Now I'm Big Joe singles match.
Oh, that's
you got to
right.
get excited for this. Where's Slowpoke? Slowpoke, where are you? Where are you, good buddy?
He's probably trying to pick himself off the ground. Look at Joe, man. What a monster.
When you got Moose as world champion, Joe Doring in a singles match, Saban versus Ace, you just got Bill going nuts all night.
Oh, I bet you were. Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
With Rhino, Uncle Rhino.
Larry, also multitasking, watching us, Impact, and listen to his neighbors arguing. Not easy.
You go banging on the wall, tell him, hey, shut up.
Well, the
Watch
neighbor
Impact.
is going to stay at the sisters for some peace. Now, I'll look forward to the ending. Well, we'll have some stuff to discuss after this match, I have a feeling.
Oh.
Everyone loves Heath. I like Heath, too. Heath, very cool guy.
Trying to watch an episode here. Not gonna work. You get the Bice during the review.
What, you mean something like this?
Oh, baby! Yeah, okay.
Oh, baby!
Bill's multitasking. I got a pen in one hand. I got Oreo giving me kisses on my hand over here. She's scratching me. She's clawing me. She's eating my hand. She's like, look at Doring, man. She's just towering over Heath. That big
Justin,
size.
I think we were chanting for Joe. Joe.
Oh, definitely. He's gonna kill somebody in Milwaukee in a few weeks. Let me tell you.
Jay, I almost bought a ticket to Blizzard Brawl yesterday.
Dude, you should just buy like a general admission ticket. They're $15. You could sit in the bleachers.
Are you
thinking
going?
about it.
You're thinking about it? All right, I might. I'm very tempted.
I mean, you can go VIP like for like $150, but then you get an autograph from everybody on the show,
including Joe Doring.
Front row is $75. You get one autograph. Row 2 is $50. You get one autograph. But yeah, I mean, the show's loaded. They just announced that it's going to be Jake something.
Yeah, main event.
Jake something with Rohit Raju versus EC3 and the Titan, Adam Shearer.
Based on what we just found out about Ring of Honor, Adam Shearer, free agent, could that be an all-Impact main event?
Could be. But this is the only show that Adam Shearer is doing this
confirmed.
year. That's
confirmed.
It is confirmed.
Well, at this time, he kind of gave himself an out. He's like, I don't know if he said as of now or currently, this is my only date this year. Doesn't mean he can't add dates, but that's the only one booked as of today.
It makes it must see. I mean, he's doing like a signing somewhere else, but I mean,
he's not in action.
Right.
He hasn't been in front of fans in action since he left. He did the Free to Narrative. That was no fans.
Oh, Diener trips up. Heath is wagging the flag. Oh, Rhino goes after Diener. Oh, he rolls in the ring. Oh, it's getting out of control.
We're losing all control here.
Yep. Spencer did the right.
So what would you say the result was there, J-Bone?
It's no contest.
Correct.
Because you got members of them all over the place. Just not respecting refs' discretion.
Because you look at it, honestly, on the outside, it was started by Rhino. And then, like, he kind of caused it to get into the ring.
Well, yeah.
But they didn't interfere with the actual performers. They went against each other. So, yeah, it was a no contest. But fake wrestling news, I know, the spoilers that got out there was that he defeated Joe Doring.
Oh, is Eric Young cleared?
You bet your ass he is.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Well, me and Justin could tell during the pay-per-view he wasn't wearing his like the normal knee brace he had been wearing.
Really? Oh, Eric Young is back.
And that's why you can let Rhino out of BBD. You have him and Heath tag, because now EY can be the tag partner of Big Joe Doring. Oh my God. Put the belts on them tomorrow. That's huge, Eric Young back performing.
Oh,
like, it's sad that obviously we lost Sammy, but Eric Young coming back at that time, perfect timing.
Oh, epic. Oh, so awesome. I mean, boo.
Boo. That's right, Gary. Look out, everybody. It's by design, J-Bone. Best pile driver in the game.
Definitely, yeah, top 3, without a doubt.
Like, of your classic pile driver. I'm not including like a package or anything like that.
Oh, yeah. Bookers of the year. Good brothers.
And staying in for the most part, heels are getting boos, faces getting cheers, which in front of like the first traveling crowd, the worry could be everybody was going to get a cheer like they do in some states, Florida. But no, people cheered the faces and booed the heels for the most part. That's what I try to do because I like almost everybody.
Oh, here we go, FinJuice.
Oh, they don't like that Bullet Club.
Ooh. Gotta earn it, nerds. Ooh. Good stuff.
to use. I have to see their vlog. I know they put it out there. Jake with Heath and Rhino. That wouldn't be a bad partner to get. Great to see EY back, Mayor. Do I dare say the main event tonight is going to be Sabin and Ace? Feeling that way. AG Wentworth. J-Bone's got a little something over there.
All right, so yeah, I feel like we do need something a little fresher with the tag team division.
I get you. Yeah, it's a lot of New Japan.
I mean, I love FinJuice being in there. I just feel like, okay, post pay-per-view, I wanted to see something else happen. But whatever. It's Gallows has that long goatee game.
Oh yeah. Justin already ordered the Bound for Glory DVD.
Nice.
I wonder if Trent has.
Oh, you know what Trent has.
David Penzer did ask me, what did the crew think of the pay-per-view? I think overwhelmingly, I know there's been multiple reviews at this point, but I think for the most part, everyone was very positive.
Oh, absolutely. Is this a... Oh, Dallas, Texas.
Dallas.
Hard to Kill. January.
I saw a few people saying they were looking at possibly going. Is anyone else thinking of going to Dallas?
Oh my God!
Oh.
The Demon!
The Demon! Oh, you're ahead of me, J-Bone.
Sorry.
Love the Demon.
Ah!
Demon's awesome.
Oh, just wait.
So this might be a tell that this is from 2 different nights of tapings. Oh, Demon backstage. He's got to talk.
Dude is huge.
Dale.
Oh, that was priceless. Oh, promo segment of the night. Oh, I'm crying. That was beautiful.
No part of the Dungeon of Doom, Daddy.
Oh, look at the Knockouts champion. Ooh.
Hardcore country. Oh, Johnny Swingers. He's an institution.
He is. National treasure. Bye-bye. Knockouts champion getting quite.
Everybody likes him. Everybody likes Mickey James. So they are noticing that she's MIA, Deanna.
It was shocking to me, but I'm okay with her winning.
Like I was saying, who was going to beat her? Who was going to beat her? Deanna ran over the whole division.
Whoa.
Ding, ding.
Oh. No one has seen or heard from Deanna since Bound for Glory.
No. And I might put that as the show stealer, that match at Bound for Glory.
Oh, it was definitely one of the top two matches. Yeah.
Because I think, like everybody said, like our Discord, that was the one match I think everybody thought Deanna was going to win.
Oh. Oh, it's Madison. It's not Tennille. I was like, oh, Tennille is there? She's not.
You thought I swerved you.
I thought you did. Because Caleb came out, and here comes. Oh, this is this is classic. I've said it once. I'll say it a billion times. When Impact brings back legendary men or women knockouts, none of them sting up the joint. I'm all for this classic.
It is true. For some reason, Madison, with all of her success, she does get ignored.
She shouldn't. Just can't forget about Madison.
Nah, I can't forget Madison.
She came in just a little later. Like, she wasn't with the beautiful people immediately.
No.
She was like, what, 3 or 4 years in? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, maybe 3 years in. That sounds about right.
They really don't like you.
Ooh.
Oh, next week?
Uh-oh. Fighting champ.
Oh, oh. I love the fact that Caleb's got a brown neck brace on with a silver bow.
He put style into his neck brace.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's color coordinated with his cardigan. Oh! Caleb just got bitch slapped by the queen bitch. Mickey James. Come on, Scott. Get on it. Let's hear it.
Oh, Scotty.
I tell you, I wouldn't want to be Scott tonight. He's gone through a lot.
It's had a tough night.
Yeah, he has. Oh, here we go. Main event time. Saban versus Ace. Is that our main event?
It might be.
Oh, nice.
A lot of time now.
Yeah, half hour ish.
Could we have a shocking end segment vignette? Maybe introducing somebody?
Oh, that'd be great. Wait. Are you hinting something, Bill?
I hint nothing.
Did you hear something in Vegas?
I hear nothing.
A little behind the scenes ski?
Behind the scenes ski? Behind the scenes Aruni? So instead of the Nate, we got John Cena in commercials during Access TV now.
Oh, I love it. And he's always riding a purple cow. I think it's hilarious.
There you go. J-Bone, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Justin's, of course, Justin's in the chat. And he says, wait a minute, Justin, what did you do? What did you do, Justin?
I know Justin has a lot of picks with the talent.
That's awesome.
I may have done a meet and greet.
I hope you did, man. They had plenty going on.
They did. They did.
Oh, you know what? I think I saw the picture of Justin with Madison and Trey. It was like the next day or something.
Oh, Mickey and Trey.
What'd I say?
Madison.
Oh, did I always like screw that up? I'm sorry. Yes. That's great. Yes, Mickey James and Trey. My bad. I don't know why I always screw those two up. I mean, they kind of look similar, but
Fine.
Hardcore Madison.
Madison.
Yes, Mickey and Trey. That's awesome. Justin, did you do any others? Because there was several going on. I know.
Oh, there was. Well, I first saw Justin at the meet and greets at the Las Vegas Fight Shop on Friday.
Oh, nice.
That's where I first ran into Justin. It's all about the stash. Let's see what I got here.
Justin says he got most of them. All right.
Hey.
November 20th, 3-hour event, Turning Point.
Old Portable Joe.
Moose and Morrissey working on getting that third partner. Oh, shit. Suzuki, Moose, and Morrissey. Holy shit. Number 1 contender match for X Division. Ooh, Skylar versus Chelsea Green.
Ooh.
Digital Media Championship number 1 contenders match. Morrissey, Moose, and Suzuki versus Edwards, Cardona, and Josh Alexander. Oh my God. Awesome. Whew.
They don't mess around at Impact Wrestling.
No, that's a lot of fun. I mean, I know there was a lot of anticipation for some other names, but you know what? I think it's still an option, but we'll see. Hey, Ace Austin got that entrance right. It feels like he had a couple hiccups here and there with that cane, and
Sometimes the cane can get a little wonky.
yeah, he took his time with this one and he got it right. It's awesome.
Now, this is a match that we always, back on the throwback, would refer to. That it just seems like Sabin and Ace is the comparison. Like early Sabin and current Ace are so similar.
Oh, absolutely. All right. This is opinion on Saban's new theme. All right, I'm listening to it.
Yeah, it's not Motor City.
Hopefully they put it on YouTube soon. A little different. It's modern sounding.
Sting wants to know, on a scale of 1 to 5, how good was this match and why is it a 7?
Well, we haven't watched it yet, Sting.
Yeah, I have no clue what happens in this match. But
oh, come on.
It will steal the show. It will steal the show.
That's why it's
how could it not with these two?
Oh, commercial. Damn it.
Oh, what a tease.
All right, so we're going to get about 20 minutes. All right.
Sounds right.
20-ish. Pels boy. Hi, guys. What I miss? I don't know. When did you leave?
What I miss? What I miss?
What did you miss? Oh, only, 75% of the show. Goof.
T. Hughes, Nashville, there was more people familiar with Hail Sabin. I tried to do some Hail Sabins, but I don't think a lot of people know the Hail Sabin. Got to remember, that's an old school chant.
Right.
That's an asylum chant.
That is old school.
Oh, Bell's Boy, you're talking about the Moose Suzuki segment that we just saw? And you may have just missed it. It was Moose and Morrissey getting Suzuki to be their tag partner. That just aired. My guess is it's already on Twitter.
Oh. Catching up on a little bit of the chat from the Discord. I'm hearing the boop boops in my ear.
The poo-poos.
Oh, we got new people. Someone new in the a few new people in the Discord. Nice. Oh, Justin's posting a few pics in the
in the Discord?
In the Discord, yeah, in the Impact chat. Jordan Grace.
You want to see pics? You gotta join the Discord.
And that invite is in the description of the video. Oh, Rich Swan, Heath, Deanna Barrazo, D-Lo, nice. Macklin. Oof, this guy went all out. Raj Singh. Choice, brother. Choice. All right, here we go. Ace versus Sabin.
All right.
God, looking at these two go back and forth, it's almost like a mirror. So many similarities. Ooh, early pin from Sabin. 2 count. Why do I have a feeling this match is going to get messed up in some way?
Messed up, you say?
I don't know. I don't know.
Two.
Oh, you just had the pin? Okay. Yeah, I'm ahead of you. Rocky, what the hell are you doing? Oh, Rocky.
What's Rocky up to?
Oh,
what do you do?
He knocked over my Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a Marilyn in the boning dungeon.
Yeah, usually she's like off to the side somewhere, and I haven't had her up on the wall recently. I just had her like off to the side just because there's so many figs and things going on. So
gotta make room for Marilyn, J-Bone.
Marilyn really hasn't been like prominently featured. This one goes back to like this one goes way
back.
Oh yeah. This one. My mom
when you say way back, before you give it, was it before or after Jiminy
Christmas? Oh no, it was after Jiminy Christmas,
okay.
But it was before my first marriage. So
okay.
So it goes back, we'll say about between 25 and 30 years. It goes back.
Oh, that's from way back then.
It is. This is one of these backs, you know. All right. Rocky, you behave yourself. Be nice to Marilyn. What'd she ever do to you?
Yeah, I gotta be nice to Marilyn.
This match is amazing. These two going back and forth. Jeez Louise. Dude, isn't it eerily similar? How?
Oh yeah.
I really feel it is. you look at Ace Austin and it really feels like, because he's got the build that Saban did
Yeah.
back, 20, not quite 20 years ago. He's got a little bigger upper body. He's got the bigger legs.
Yeah, now he does. But when he
really
first came in, they were
down.
very similar. And Saban he's leaner and meaner. That's probably why he's so good right now.
Yeah.
Like, you got to adapt with age, and he's doing a great job of it.
This is true. I mean, the leaner is better, honestly. The less upper body weight you have, it compresses your spine less. Trust me, I know this. This is why I have to lose my gut. If I lose about 50 pounds, I know my back will feel a hell of a lot better. So, yeah, it's all sorts of stuff. Oh, counter from Ace Austin. Huge suplex. Nope, 2 count. Fulton just pacing at ringside.
He's a pacer. We got a pacer. So Tuesday. So was there already the digital media match? It aired this week? Like the day after the tapings, or no?
No, I don't think I heard of one.
I'll have to look. Or is it going to start after this set, like after this first Thursday?
Yeah, I'm guessing early next week. Because they would have barely had stuff edited.
I will say this, after watching them film the digital media matches, it kind of has taken the place of Explosion, the digital media matches, more so than BTI.
Yeah, I mean, they got their own thing going on.
Because, like, in the show and on how they tape it, like, when they do those, it's pretty, like, it's a mix. The BTI match / the digital media matches are the new version of how they taped Explosion for all those years.
And they'll put them on, like, a day before for
the Ultimate Insiders.
Right. And then free like a day or two later.
Yeah, so nothing this week. They'll air Tuesday for the Ultimate, and then free for everybody the next day.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yes, and heads up on this. Impact in 60 is Daphne tonight. I know everyone was asking for it, but you got to put that together. Can't do it overnight. So I'm sure that's as soon as they could get it out.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I sometimes skip those, or I'll binge a few at a time. But I do DVR those, so I'm definitely watching one. We should really do like an extra thing for the Patreon.
Yeah, I agree.
Review that one. I think that'd be cool. That'd be fun. Because I haven't watched that footage in a long time. I know she used to be a part of that. It'll be interesting to see what they compile. And it's what, a half an hour, or is it an hour?
Oh, good question.
I think it's an hour.
I think it is an hour.
I forget.
It's Impact in 60, so it's got to be 60 minutes.
Oh, duh. Yeah.
But I guess without commercials, probably 45-ish.
What you doing, Oreo?
And then, Chelsea Green takes on Bell's Boy's favorite wrestler, the great John Skyler, for a #1 contendership of the Run DMC title.
Run DMC.
"10 minutes away, J-Bone. 10 minutes away. Left in the show."
Yes.
Who do we have confirmed? Do we have any special? Who's on the panel tonight?
I think Alicia's back.
Okay.
Trent's at Hemi's
Okay.
practice. Mark, no. Truck, no. Scumbag, no. So it might be a trifecta.
Trifecta.
Classic albums, Metallica. Definitely got to watch that one again. That's a great one. Yeah, Access TV has some fun stuff going on this weekend. Rock Legends, Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath, Guns N' Roses, Black Sabbath, The End of the End. It's the special DVD. It's Black Sabbath's final performance together. That's on in the afternoon. The story of Alice Cooper, Super Duper Alice Cooper.
Super Duper.
What else?
Can't tell what that is. It's so small.
Replay of Black Sabbath. And Ozzy and Jack's World Detour. That's a fun show. Rocky, what are you doing now? Are you trashing my office?
Uh-oh. First Maryland. What's next?
Oh, knocking over the garbage can.
Oh.
The disrespect is real, Bill.
Tell you, learn from Rocky Romero, man.
Unbelievable. He's a sassy one too, hey? All right, back to the match. Here we go. Come here. What are you doing? No, I'm not getting you treats. I'm live. Don't ask me for treats. Ask Mama for treats. Say, Mama, I need treats. Come here. Oh, little brat.
Hashtag impact on Access TV. How's it trending tonight? We trending? Let me see.
Oh, I don't know. See, does this look like a guilty? Is this the look of guilt?
Oh, that's a look of guilt right there. That's a very guilty look. So does Rocky have a little bit of a? Does he have a little white under there?
He does. He does.
There you go. My way back when my cat Lucky had the little bit, the little tuxedo.
He's a good kitty. He's a sassy boy, but he's a good kitty. All right, Ace Austin. No water in the pool for the leg drop.
You need water in the pool.
You do. You do. Oh, he is selling that leg drop. Saban shaking it off. Madman's pacing. Oh, it's getting tense. 5 minutes left, Bill. Now, this isn't for anything. This is the first time these two are facing off.
There you go, Bell's boy. J-Bone's cat Rocky should trend on Twitter. I agree.
Aw. Kitties of I've had a bunch of people contact me on Instagram because I do hashtag cats of Instagram. I got a bunch of people DMing me about, oh, you should we want you to become a sponsor of our Instagram page for cats and blah 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 blah. It's like, whatever. You're such a good boy.
Now it's tough to tell. Do we have a kitty cat tongue out right now or no? Sure, if that's
No, but my other cat, Ozzy, does that all the time.
okay.
He'll just sit there with it. He's so cute.
I wasn't sure. That might just be a little bit of the mouth I'm seeing.
Yeah. Oh, there he goes running off. He goes, okay, I'm getting the love. That's it. I know I'm getting treats now. It's going to happen. Nope.
There you go. First time ever dream match.
It really is.
Ooh.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah, we were waiting for this match. And get it on free TV.
It is. For free.
99.
That's right. Oh.
We won Kitty
Ace
4.
Austin into the bottom rope with his face. Oh, counter.
In the face.
Oh. Oh, rolled through. Oh, my God. It's getting crazy. What?
Getting kitty cat crazy.
It is. Fulton at ringside trying to pass on some positive vibes to his tag partner.
A lot of people getting hit in the mouth today.
Right? Oh my God. He's just readjusting Ace Austin's nose.
I think he busted his nose.
Fulton, the man of many talents.
Attaboy, Fulton.
He's not just a monster. He's a nose fixer-upper. Kevin says his is just ended. What? Oh, maybe he was watching on YouTube.
Well, if you're watching on cable, it depends. It might be on YouTube. Might be usually it does end a few minutes earlier on YouTube.
It does. It does. They try to line it up, but it's pretty close. Oh my God! Jumping DDT. Oh! Kick out.
There you go.
DDT.
Watch out, Dr. Ross. There's a Dr. Folden. Page and Dr. Folden.
Right?
He resets noses.
If Fulton comes down to the ring in a doctor's coat, I'm going to lose it.
So just letting people
awesome
know.
Chant.
Bonkers. It's finished on Fight TV. Denzel saying it feels different, but he likes it. Well, it's definitely different. Got a bigger crowd, bigger venue.
Oh, that dirty Fulton.
Dirty, dirty Fulton.
Oh! Big old kick to the face.
In the face.
Holy shnikes. This is nuts. Saban's just kicking faces off of heads. This is wild. My nose, my nose. Oh! Dr. Fulton, the doctor of death. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Wow. What an upset.
Is it an upset?
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm going to call it an upset. It'd be more of an upset if Fulton wasn't out there.
Yeah.
But just if you're just looking at just as the who won and who lost. Wow, that was a great match. And that's how that one ends. Nothing,
Yeah.
nothing weird, nothing wild. Just
Nothing wacky.
no
Teasing.
no
Certain
teasing.
somebody.
No, he celebrated, looked in the camera, said a few words. That was it. Cut.
Well, I think based on next week's show, almost anybody could show up because all the non-competes from the last big batch are over, right?
Yes, including Wyatt.
So there's going to be some stuff to stay tuned for, I'm thinking.
All right. So that's it for the live reaction, folks. Thanks for tuning in. And of course, always, thank you, Bill, for joining me. And thank you, Justin, for the $4.99 tip. Beautiful. Thank you. Much love, brother. Always good to see. On your way out, if you are not joining us for the review, I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you're on your way out, don't forget to smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications. If you're on Twitch, you can always sub, cheer bits, all that lovely stuff.
Yeah, and great that the Twitch was back tonight. Good job, J-Bone.
Well, we tried it. We'll try it for the review. I'll set it up real quick in between shows. We'll see if it works. So we'll give it a shot. So, and if it doesn't, I'll knock it out and try to get it back. So, but thanks everyone. We'll see you all for the review in just a few minutes. Take care.